Hey guys, AJ here back on another one for you. So guys, it's time to do another episode of 3NN News. That's right guys, the 304 News Network. And that's where we look at these 304s acting an absolute fool. And guys, you all know what I say about a woman in politics, right?
A woman in politics is like a donkey doing calculus.
I think the only thing worse than the ponytail patrol, like a female cop, is a chick that's a politician, right? Come on now, you know? Guys, here we have a mayor who got arrested for DV against her husband. So basically, she and her husband got in a fight. She said, "I'ma kill your bitch ass, bitch!" So guys, we'll get into this, but before we do, like, subscribe, drop a comment. Guys, I have a second channel called 50 and 304. Check that out. That's linked in the description. I joined my Discord, and guys, at the end of this video, there's a playlist of all my 3NN news videos. So guys, go and check that out. And guys, hit the join button or the link in the description because I'm offering memberships now. So guys, I really appreciate all you guys that are already members. Thanks for that. And guys, look at these two news reporters. How you doing, right guys? Look at that.
The pair of titties make you want to stand up and beg for buttermilk.
Man, oh man, oh man, where's this? Guys, we've had a string of uggos for friggin' news anchors as of late. But these two break the mold. Even though the one on the left is a couple years, past the wall, she can still get it. Here we go.
But first at 4, Taunton's mayor is due back in court in September, all while her office says it's business as usual at City Hall.
Mayor Shaunna O'Connell is facing 2 charges, one a felony after an alleged assault on her husband. The city council says there is a process in place should she feel she can no longer perform her duties, but so far there's no indication of that.
12 News reporter Shaunna O'Connell is live now in Taunton with what voters are saying. Shaunna.
Man, check out the yellow Power Ranger over here on the right. She can get it too. Guys, why?
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
Let's go.
Well, we're told by her team that the mayor is at work today. I do see her car here, but I have yet to see her here in person. On Taunton's city website, it says the mayor's door is open for you. So, just to double check that our requests to speak to Mayor Shaunna O'Connell have gone through, we went to her office. Hi, I'm with Channel 12. I'm told she's unavailable.
Yeah.
Her chief of staff says she's busy, but promised to pass along my message.
All right, thank you.
The Taunton mayor pleaded not guilty to charges on Monday. According to court documents, the mayor is accused of biting her husband and hitting him with a gasket scraper.
Damn.
Supporting the mayor. She came here, cleaned up the town, cleaned up the drugs.
But she's done a good job. A lot of roads are getting fixed up in Taunton. And
fellow elected officials
in Taunton is wicked awesome. The Massachusetts accent. Ohio, Massachusetts, Florida, right? Come on.
Aren't saying much about her arrest, but it's certainly been a hot topic for those in the community.
I think that, her personal business is her personal business. I think she's done a wonderful job.
Do you guys think that they would say this? The mayor, he was a man who got arrested for whooping up on his wife, right? Do you think they'd be saying this? No. And look at the size of this broad, right? Come on, man. Come on. Look at that.
That's a huge bitch.
She's trying to say, oh, she's increased, things around the town. Guys, we all know what we want to increase, right?
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm finna increase is my motherfucking fist across your goddamn face. That's what the fuck, that's what's about to get increased.
I will vote for her in the future.
Yeah.
Taunton City Council president wrote a letter to residents addressing the situation, saying he has faith in the administration to continue successfully managing the city. Telling 12 News in part, the court system allows for a presumption of innocence, and I think we on the council are seeing how this plays out. Also, as mentioned, I have full confidence in both our police department and District Attorney Quinn's office to conduct a full, fair, and transparent investigation.
I'm not going to judge a book by its cover,
Look at that.
as they say.
Personal things like this, if they do not affect what she is doing for the people of Taunton, leave it alone. Why beat it up?
Why beat it up?
Now, when I was at the courthouse on Monday covering the court case and the arraignment, I did meet some voters who said they think the mayor should be done. However, I also met people who just continue to support her right off the bat. Now, I did reach out to the mayor several times today through her personal spokesperson, but was told they are no longer making any other statements. Reporting live in Taunton tonight, I'm Shaunna O'Connell, 12 News.
I think this chick is Filipino, but yeah, she can get it, man. Someone says she should be forced to resign. Yeah, facts, guys. If this was a guy, right? They'd hang him out to dry. Clown world.
Domestic assault case involving Taunton Mayor Shaunna O'Connell is now resolved. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kayla Fish.
And I'm Ted Nesi, filling in for Tim Kalunian. The mayor admitted to an assault and battery charge, but the two sides say it's not technically a guilty plea.
Look at that.
Hannah Cotter is live outside Attleboro District Court with the latest for us. What are you hearing, Hannah?
Well, Ted, both sides agreed to have one of O'Connell's assault charges continued without a finding, meaning she'll essentially be on probation for the next 6 months until the case is dismissed. The judge also agreed to drop a felony assault charge.
Look at that. Once again, do you guys think that they would drop a charge if it was a guy? You know what I'm saying? Guys, once again, this shows how biased this judicial system is towards women and against men. You know what I mean? It's absolutely insane.
I love my wife and we're moving on. This is all over and we're glad it's over.
Taunton Mayor Shaunna O'Connell and her husband Ted walking arm in arm out of Attleboro District Court Thursday. O'Connell's domestic...
We obviously know Ted. Beta bear. Guys, if a chick puts her hands on you, get out of there, right? Relationship's over. Especially this broad right here.
Oh, she's a hoola! The assault case was slated to go to trial until both sides reached an agreement. The 54-year-old was taken into custody in July after her husband told police she bit him and hit him with a small metal tool during an argument at their home.
Damn.
She claimed self-defense, but on Thursday admitted to some of the facts in court. The judge agreed to drop the felony assault charge and will dismiss the case if O'Connell doesn't commit another crime by June.
Ted and I are glad that this is over. It's been very difficult for our family. We are glad that charges have been dropped. You know, as we've said from the beginning, it was an argument over a marital dispute.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Nope, guys, she probably is like, honey, you can't peg me tonight. And she got mad, right? She was all strapped up and ready to go. He's like, not tonight, not tonight. I'm still sore from last night. And she said,
I hope you die, bitch! I hope you die of AIDS, ho!
From which we have recovered. We have moved on.
And the prosecutor told reporters outside of court that he agreed to this settlement largely in part because Ted O'Connell sent him a letter. He also said it was still important that O'Connell made an admission. We'll have more from him coming up at 5. For now, live in Attleboro, Hannah Cotter, 12 News.
Look at that, guys, once again. See? So the charges basically got dropped, you know? And she's still the mayor. Absolutely insane. And no one's saying anything. Guys, this is why all these blue pills, all these simps, all these beta males who look at our talking points and call us crazy, guys, right? I don't even argue. I just look them in the eyes.
You can't handle the truth.
Walk away, right? Because, guys, the way that this system works is that basically these chicks can do anything they want and get out of jail free, and guys will get cooked, and all these blue pill betas will get got. The story doesn't end here. Clown world. Now, guys, apparently the mayor, she was trying to block the arrest footage and stuff from being released, but you can't because of FOIA. So here's a little bit of the footage of her in the police station. All right, here we go.
New tonight from the Target 12 investigators, we've obtained video showing the mayor of Taunton on the night she was arrested last year.
It's video the city did not want you to see. Let's get right to Target 12 investigator Ted Nesi with the story. Ted?
Mike Shannon, for the last 11 months, Taunton officials have tried to keep all video from the mayor's arrest under wraps. But after repeated requests by Target 12 over the last 2 weeks, they've finally complied with state law.
Look at that, guys. Guys, according to FOIA, you have to release the footage, right? And this dunderheaded mayor, this knuckleheaded broad, thought that somehow she can keep it under wraps.
You stupid woman!
They should fire her for that. Guys, FOIA is one of the most powerful things that we have as citizens. You know what I'm saying? And this knucklehead thought that somehow she can, what, keep all this footage from getting out? Come on, man.
This is Taunton Mayor Shaunna O'Connell arriving in handcuffs at the city police department late on Friday, July 19th last year after her arrest on allegations she just assaulted her husband. The roughly 15-minute video shows O'Connell in the police booking room. The mayor says little in the footage, except when she's informed that, because the case involves domestic abuse, state law requires her to be held in a cell for 6 hours until 4:30 a.m.
Look at that, guys. So there's the thing. The state has to press charges, the state has to make an arrest, and the state has to keep you in jail. Guys, who voted for this, right? Who voted for that automatic policy? All these knuckle-headed feminists.
I am woman, hear me roar, in numbers too big to ignore.
Guess what?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
You played yourselves.
It's a 6-hour hold. It'll be 6 hours from now. We don't have any discretion in that.
After searching O'Connell, officers place her money and most belongings in a plastic bag and tell her to remove her earrings. O'Connell also repeatedly picks up and uses her cell phone. News outlets had first sought video from the night of O'Connell's arrest immediately after it happened, but the city refused to release any of it. The Taunton Gazette appealed to Secretary of State Bill Galvin's office, and on May 14th, the state ordered the city to release the booking room footage. But the city continued to resist.
So one of the state representatives, I believe they said, a state representative forced the city to release it. Look at that, guys.
Leading Target 12 to contact Galvin's office again. Finally, at 4:30 p.m. last Friday, Target 12 and the Gazette received copies of the video. In a statement to Target 12, Taunton City Solicitor said in part, quote, "At all times, the police department and the city have sought to adhere to the law regarding this record. This release is being made in deference to the Secretary of State's decision."
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Video ends with O'Connell grabbing her cell phone and putting it in her back pocket before being led away to a holding cell. O'Connell eventually struck a deal with prosecutors where she admitted to the facts of the case. In exchange, the charges would be dropped if she stayed out of trouble for 6 months. Now, the Secretary of State's office is allowing Taunton to withhold police body-worn camera footage that shows what happened at the mayor's home when she was taken into custody. O'Connell is seeking re-election to a third term this fall.
Good luck with that, right, guys? Guys, they think that they're above the law. Not only because they're women, but because they're politicians, too. What an absolute joke, man. What a joke. Guys, don't elect 304s. Don't vote for him. Hell, don't even look at him. All right, you guys, this is AJ. I appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe, guys. I'm out of here. Have a good one.